Good morning, everyone. We are going to start in approximately 5 minutes. If you could please make your way to your seats. Again, students and hooders will have assigned seats on either side of the room. Guests can sit in the middle sections, the back sections, anywhere that's not labeled. And we'll begin shortly in about 5 minutes. Again, students and hooders, when you come to stage, you may take your mask off while you're on stage, but please put it back on as you exit the stage. Thank you. All right, final call, please take your seats. We'll be starting in just a moment or two. Thank you.
Good morning, welcome, and thank you for participating in the College of Medicine's special hooding ceremony. I'm Dr. Heather Hyman, Associate Dean for Medical Education and Associate Professor of Medicine and Medical Education here at the College of Medicine, and it's my pleasure to serve as Master of Ceremonies for this morning's celebration. We would like to avoid unnecessary interruptions during the ceremony, so please take a moment now to turn off or mute your cell phones and other electronic devices. Out of respect for our graduates and their families today, please refrain from getting out of your seat to take photos. There will be time after the ceremony for photos. Later today, we will participate in the formal commencement exercises at the Credit Union One Arena, which was formerly known as the UIC Pavilion. This wonderful ceremony will incorporate all of the appropriate pomp and circumstance, to be sure, but I'm afraid it will also mean that you will be seated somewhat distant from the student of the hour, whom you have loved and supported on their journey to becoming a physician. This morning's special hooding ceremony provides a more intimate setting where family members, faculty mentors, and friends have an additional opportunity to celebrate with you on this special graduation day. Now, I would like to introduce our Executive Dean of the University of Illinois College of Medicine, Dr. Mark Rosenblatt, to make a few remarks. We will be introducing Dean Rosenblatt more formally this afternoon, so here I will just say that he is a dean who embodies the greatest attributes of our academic medical center. He is an expert clinician, a gifted researcher, an outstanding teacher and mentor, and a compassionate leader. He is an internationally recognized, extensively funded, and published clinician scientist who directs UIC's Corneal Regenerative Medicine Laboratory. He leads groups of scientists investigating the mechanism of corneal peripheral nerve regeneration following injury and the use of nano-engineered biomaterials for use in stem cell delivery to the ocular surface. Dean Rosenblatt.
Well, those who might have bumped into me earlier would not have seen the smile behind the mask, but here you go. What a wonderful opportunity to come together. Not that we finished our war against COVID, but it's just tremendously gratifying and exciting to be here in person with all of you, returning to some of our really important traditions. So good morning and welcome to our students, their families, mentors, significant others, and friends. Before the official conferral of degrees, it has become tradition here within the College of Medicine, a long-standing tradition, to provide students the opportunity to receive their Doctor of Medicine hood from a special person in their life or academic career, be that a family member, friend, mentor, who also has a doctorate. As an aside, I remember over 20 years ago when my father was able to hood me. He's passed now, but it really is one of the most special memories that we shared, particularly as an adult. So I'm so glad we're here today. I'm honored to join you in celebrating your tremendous achievements today. You've worked hard to earn your degree with countless hours of rigorous studying and training to get to this point. And you did it with the support of many, including your family, your supporters, your faculty mentors. And this morning's hooding ceremony is rich in tradition, dating back to medieval times. It is an opportunity to celebrate and share your achievements with those individuals who supported and guided you during your educational journey at our medical school. Those individuals will remain forever at the center of your intellectual compass, and they will continue to be beloved advisors, reliable counselors, and trusted colleagues. For medical students, as has happened throughout the history of our medical profession, our new graduates have learned from and will build upon a rich foundation of knowledge accumulated in practice by many previous generations. With the conferral of your degree, you will begin on your own path to building on this legacy. I hope that one day you too might be asked to hood a new doctorate of medicine at their graduation. By doing so, you will be able to reinforce the great responsibility that accompanies the acceptance of our noble profession. As you all begin your careers, our challenge to you is to share your knowledge, as your mentors have shared their knowledge with you. A culture of knowledge sharing is vital to promoting innovation and enhancing patient care. Please enjoy this great moment with your family, supporters, and mentors. I wish you great success in all of your future endeavors.
Thank you, Dean Rosenblatt. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's keynote speaker, Dr. Fred Zarr. Dr. Zarr received his medical degree at UIC with honors in 1979 and received the Granville Bennett Award for outstanding contributions to medical education as a medical student. He has dedicated his career to educating students and residents since then and is currently Professor of Clinical Medicine, Program Director of our Internal Medicine Residency, co-course director of the Synthesis course, and instructor for Blocks 1 and 4. Talk about perennial award winners. This is the 6th consecutive time he has been selected by a medical student class to be the keynote speaker for this morning's special hooding. In addition, he is a prior recipient of the Gold Humanism Award, 3-time recipient of the C. Thomas Bombeck MD Award for Excellence in Medical Education, 6-time recipient of the AOA Alpha Omega Alpha Outstanding Faculty Award, and 14-time winner of a Golden Apple for Excellence in Teaching, including this year. And the medical residents have honored him by selecting him 16 times as Attending Physician of the Year. And there's more. At our 2012 commencement, the College of Medicine bestowed upon him the Faculty of the Year Award. So we're so honored to have Dr. Zarr with us today.
Thank you so much. I feel like I should stop now and have a seat, but I appreciate you having me speak to you today briefly. Today commemorates the completion of a great journey known all too simply as medical school. Along the way, you've learned to separate art from science, evidence from experience, and intelligence from wisdom. You've seen how self-doubt gives rise to self-discovery. You've made great strides and great friends, impressed many, failed few, and tested the limits of your abilities as you juggled your commitments to patient care, studies, family and friends, often feeling you were shortchanging at least one of them along the way. You've tried to learn it all, knowing with certainty you never will. You've tried to save each life, knowing quite well that you cannot. And you have given of yourself until you had no more to give, and then gave some more. You have learned so that you may teach, and you have taught so that you may learn. You have tried to remain objective while the suffering of others tugged at your heart, and then realized it was all right to feel the pain and cry with them. For this and many other struggles and sacrifices you have made over the past several years on behalf of the hundreds of faculty at UIC, I thank you. Because most of all, you have succeeded in becoming a doctor. And for this, your teachers, classmates, family, and friends will always be proud of you. And this special hooding ceremony embodies the pride that medical educators have in training the next generation of physicians. The special hooders here today were instrumental in the pursuit and sustainability of your medical education, and this is no easy task. No other profession requires more years of education than ours. Cherish the friends you have made these last many years and families that have stood beside you. You have shared with them what few can have and what even fewer understand, for the training of a physician is a complex recipe of perseverance, dedication, selflessness, and humanism with a dash of fear. Fear of the unknown before a new clerkship, fear of failure on that exam or at the bedside, and even fear of someday being on the other side of the equation and having the illness that you see right in front of you. For although it is true that not everyone will become a doctor, it is also just as true that all doctors will become patients. And therefore, there really aren't two sides to this equation. Just two human beings giving to each other. Our patients teach us everything, and we in turn thank them with our time, our love, and our care. Yes, you have learned to listen to people's abdomens, carotids, and chests, but more importantly, the words of the person who owns them. For they are not stomachs, nor lungs, nor blood. They are people. Each life, a book whose story has led them to you. Turn the next page slowly. The next chapter is up to you. In conclusion, just as the University of Illinois gave me the wonderful gift of allowing me to practice in the medical profession many decades ago, I now pass that gift on to you, just as your special hooders will do in a moment. And I look forward to your graduation this afternoon, where it all gets very real. Yes, today marks the end of a great journey, but also the beginning of another. May you all have a long and fulfilling career as physician graduates of the great University of Illinois. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Czar. We are pleased to recognize one very special individual today. At this time, we would like to congratulate Second Lieutenant Stephen Hubona on the occasion of his promotion to captain. We are pleased to have today with us in the audience Second Lieutenant Hubona's family and friends, Victoria Hubona, Mary Ann Hubona, Stephen Hubona, and Elizabeth Garsky. Captain Jocelyn P. Alcala and Staff Sergeant First Class Gregory P. Birkenstock will officiate today's ceremony by pinning Stephen and leading him in the Armed Services Oath. Captain Alcala and Staff Sergeant First Class Birkenstock, please rise, and Second Lieutenant Hubona, please come to the stage.
solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic.
and I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
and that I take this obligation freely
and that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office upon which
of the office upon which
I am about to enter.
I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you, Captain Alcala and Staff Sergeant First Class Bergenstock, and now Captain Hubona, for your service to our country. We are truly honored to share this special event with you today. So the hood and the rest of academic dress originated in the 12th and 13th century in Europe. The gown and the hood would initially have been worn to keep scholars warm as they studied and learned in cold, drafty buildings, and we don't have to worry about that today in here. In fact, the hood may have been worn over the head or at times carried as a bag for alms. But this tradition has evolved, thankfully, and in the United States, academic regalia is now reserved for festive academic ceremonies like this one. Hoods have been given distinctive colors and linings that identify the field studied, the level of the degree, and the institution awarding the degree. Today, our MD graduates will be wearing a green hood designating medicine and trimmed in blue and red for UIC. While today the hooders are generally dressed in day-to-day attire, I know that they can fondly remember when this special symbol of academic achievement was bestowed upon them. With their doctoral degrees, they have earned the right to be selected to ceremonially bestow the hoods on these doctoral students in the presence of family and supporters. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Trevon Thompson and Dean Mark Yarosev, who will read the names for the hooding ceremony. I'd like to ask the first row of students and hooders to please rise.
Sarah Agama, hooded by her father, Adem Agama, MD, and her friend, Rico Chenyek, PhD. Sophia Ahmed, hooded by her father, Mohammed Ahmed, MD. Tushar Aladi, hooded by his brother, Aladi, JD. Kareem Al-Qadi, hooded by his father, Imad Al-Qadi, PhD, and his sister, Dana Al-Qadi, DENG. Darius Ansari, hooded by his mentor, Ankit Mehta, MD. Ajit Augustin, hooded by his fiancée, Samantha Johnson, DVM. Susana Berrios, hooded by her mentor, Jody Steinauer, MD, PhD, and her best friend, Kate Rabari, PhD. Sophia Bidney, hooded by her father, Peter Bidney, DDS, and her mother, Oksana Pali, DDS. Nathaniel Campbell, hooded by his mother, Diana Rosenstein, PhD. Neeraj Chawla, hooded by his mentor, Dr. Navneet S.C. Boriseth, MD, PhD. Eric Chung, hooded by his best friend, Mehmet Aligaz, PharmD. Julie Conrad, hooded by her sibling, Landon Conrad, PharmD. Carlos Cordova, hooded by his mentor and friend, James Swakow, MD. Catherine Cushing, hooded by her mentor, Sean Blitzstein, MD. Cameron Dandridge, hooded by his mother, Claudette Dandridge, MD. Matthew Del Pino, hooded by his uncle, Alberto Del Pino, MD, and his mentor, Yelena Levitin, MD. Abhishek Deshpande, hooded by his father, Prashant Deshpande, MD. Justin Delorier, hooded by his father, Victor Delorier, JD. Naomi Ikano, hooded by her mother, Marcy Ikano, JD, and her father, Jacob Ikano, MD. Deborah Alu-Obaju, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Galila Goba, MD. Angelica Fuentes, hooded by her mentor, Ankit Mehta, MD, and her father, Henry Fuentes, MD. Katrina Giannopoulos, hooded by her mother, Audrey Giannopoulos, MD, and her father, Chris Giannopoulos, MD. Joseph George, hooded by his father, Matthew George, MD, and his mother, Alfonso George, MD. Sebastian Giakis, hooded by his father, Dr. William J. Giakis, MD. Adam Griffin, hooded by his father, Gene Griffin, PhD, JD, and his uncle, Stephen Pakovic, JD, RN, MPH. Jordan Gunton, hooded by his principal investigator and advisor, Ankit Mehta, MD. Alexis Hall, hooded by her mentors Carla Lambert, MD, and Pamela Carter Nolan, PhD, MPH. John Hickernell, hooded by his father, Fred Hickernell, PhD. Jonathan Hirsch, hooded by his father, Emmett Hirsch, MD, and his mother, Aricia Hirsch, MD. Younglok Hong, hooded by his father, Siak Hong, PhD. Rong Hu, hooded by her father, Guochang Hu, MD, PhD, and her mother, Yu Chen, MD. Kerry Huang, hooded by his mentor, Charles Ko, MD. Captain Stephen Hubona, hooded by his wife, Victoria Hubona, JD. John Wei Huang, hooded by his father, Chendwen Huang, MD, PhD, and his mother, Shanpen Hangjiang, PhD. Shresht Iyer, hooded by his uncle, Sriram Balasubramanian, PhD. Eric Kalis, hooded by his mentor, Dr. Sean Blitzstein, MD. Josette Kamel, hooded by her mother, Nadine Mikhail, MD. Alyssa Kanya, hooded by her sister, Danielle Johnson, MD. Kevin Kappenman, hooded by his sister, Jennifer Kappenman, PharmD. Eitan Katz, hooded by his father, Steve Katz, MD. Lori Kim, hooded by her friend, Ye-Jen Lee, PharmD. Eugen Kim, hooded by her mentor, Jerry Krishnan, MD, PhD. Mary Louise Kloster, hooded by her mother, Mary Eileen Kloster, PhD, RN. Jessica Klugman, hooded by her father, Adam Klugman, MD, and her mother, Vanessa Klugman, MD, both of the University of Illinois College of Medicine, class of 1989.
Thank you, Dean Thompson. Melissa Lasserre, hooded by her mentor and coach, Dr. Elizabeth Balderas. Eric Mack, hooded by his father, Dr. Kenneth Mack, MD. Omar Martini, hooded by his father, Mayin Martini, MD. Margaret Mass, hooded by her mother, Karen Mass, MD, and her father, Dr. Mark Mass, MD. Collins Umbachu, hooded by his father, Dr. Columbus Umbachu, PhD. Maya McEwen, hooded by her aunt, Dr. Christina Zaker, PhD. Natalie Meter, hooded by her brother, Dr. Ryan Meter, MD. Richard Miller, hooded by his mother, Dr. Sari Miller, JD, and his father, Dr. Ira Miller, MD and PhD. Timothy Morowick, hooded by his undergraduate advisors, Dr. Dory Karleski, PhD, and Dr. Joyce Shelton, PhD. Meghna Nagum, hooded by her mother, Dr. Jayanti Nagam, MBBS. Chioma Ndukwe, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Andrew Boyd, MD, and her family friend, Dr. Mahmoud Holloway, MD. Melissa Nichols, hooded by her mother, Dr. Maggie Nichols, DNP. Ann Nielsen, hooded by her advisor, Dr. Jerry Fox, MD. Mark Orland, hooded by his father, Dr. Ralph Orland, MD. Kashif Osmani, hooded by his faculty mentor, Dr. Mirani Rao, PhD. Philip Ostrov, hooded by his cousin, Dr. Melissa Zimmerman, MD. Arnold Palacios, hooded by his faculty mentor, Dr. Michael Warsaw, MD. Pooja Parekh, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Fred Czar. Manish Patel, hooded by his sister, Dr. Meera Patel, and his father, Dr. Chitanranj Patel. Dmitry Pekovsky, hooded by his mother, Dr. Galina Pekovsky, MD. Diego Prentice Webb, hooded by his father, Dr. Annabelle Prentice, and his mother, Dr. Patricia Webb. Victor Chow, hooded by his mother, Dr. Zhu Hyung Zhu, MD. Abhinav Reddy, hooded by his faculty mentor, Dr. Ankit Mehta, MD. Albert Ren, hooded by his mother, Dr. Ying Wang. Sarah Stetner, hooded by her boyfriend's mom, Dr. Ying Wang, MD. Corey Ryder, hooded by her father, Dr. Braden Ryder. Dante Robinson, hooded by his mentor, Dr. Christopher Colbert. Brandon Roman, hooded by his father, Dr. Michael Anthony Roman, JD, and his brother, Michael Angelo Roman, JD. Eric Romano, hooded by his wife, Dr. Michelle Lee, Farm D. Yassine Saleh, hooded by his uncle, Ahmed Saleh, MD, and his father, Amgad Saleh, PhD. Hoda Sayeg, hooded by her father, Dr. Samir Sayeg, MD, PhD. Anna Schluckbier, hooded by her sister, Dr. Sarah Schluckbier. Hannah Seiler, hooded by her faculty mentor, Dr. Joseph Kola. Nabia Shamshuddin, hooded by her father, Dr. Mohammed Shamshuddin. Dylan Sharp, hooded by his aunt, Dr. Sally Sharp. Erin Solis, hooded by her cousin, Dr. Daniel Vaca. Jasmine Shalola, hooded by her uncle, Dr. Babatunde Osheg Oshinowa. Nitin Sukumar, hooded by his father, Dr. Meenakshi Sukumar. Zachary Taub, hooded by his mother, Dr. Amy Taub. Christopher Viamontes, hooded by his mother, Dr. Claudia Viamontes. Stefan Vidovich, hooded by his sister, Dr. Alexandra Vidovich. Josh Weinberg, hooded by his mother, Dr. Mary Rowan. Claire Wilson, hooded by her close family friend and mentor, Dr. Max Harris. Alexandra Wolf, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Jerry Fox, and her friend, Shirlene Obubi, thank you. Pearl Ugodike, hooded by her mother, Clara Ugu DK, in memorial of her father, Dr. Martins T. Ugu DK, MD. Grace Wood, hooded by her father, Dr. Keith Wood. Helena Zeros, hooded by her godmother, Dr. Sophia Parhas. Michael Zhao, hooded by his mother, Dr. Yiwei Fang. Amy Zhu, hooded by her faculty mentor, Dr. Jeffrey Yu. Lacey Zimmerman, hooded by her faculty mentor, Dr. Maria Sukis, MD, PhD. Sean Zwicky, hooded by his sister, Kristen Nyack, and his brother-in-law, Dr. Ashwin Nayak. Alex Wynn, hooded by his mother, Dr. Robin Wynn, and his father, Dr. Kenneth Wynn. David Heron, hooded by his mentor, Dr. Heather Hyman. Ava Akua Graf, hooded by her mentor, Dr. Heather Hyman. Zobia Chinara, hooded by her clinician educator, Dr. Richard Stringham, and her fiance, Dr. Nimraz Ali.
Thank you, Dean Thompson and Dean Yarosov, and many congratulations to all our graduates. And I would especially like to thank the family and mentor hooders for your participation, and to all of you who attended this important and hopefully very memorable event. So we will. So we'll hopefully see all of you this afternoon at the 140th commencement ceremony later today at 1 p.m. at the Credit Union 1 Arena, which used to be the UIC Pavilion. The doors will open at noon for guests. So this concludes the ceremony, so feel free to get up, take photos, and enjoy your special day together.